What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. So it was announced a couple of hours ago that LeBron Ramon James, who has just come back, like what, 3 games? 3 games or so after missing the first 14 games of this season with supposed sciatica. He'll be out tonight against the Pelicans. Supposedly because of management with his left foot. It just, look, man, we went this entire season without hearing a damn thing about this left foot malady that he seems to have. You know, it's never really definitive about exactly what's going on with his foot. And yeah, I'm aware that in this photo, the shot bunion is on the right foot, but hey, at this point, who knows what really is afflicting LeBron James at this point, other than his pride. Now, we all know what this really is, right? The Lakers play a back-to-back. They play tomorrow against the Phoenix Suns. So this is load management for an old-ass player who is no longer capable of playing at a very high level throughout the season, putting the team on his back and being the first option. I'm to the point now where I think LeBron can't even physically do it anymore. And I think he's putting a charade on everybody. I think that he's so old now that he can't. I mean, he'll be 41 next month. All this talk about him playing until he's 45, 47. Bro, you just came back, man. Not to mention that there was something like a 5-day break between your season debut, and the second game you played. So this guy done played, what, 3 or 4 games after missing the first 14 games, and now you're missing games again? That's low management. But he never gets called out for that, except for us on social media. Now, Kawhi Leonard is the biggest offender of this, followed by Joel Embiid, but LeBron James low manages too. But the mainstream media never calls him out for it. Now, the only upside to this thing is, that's now 15 missed games for LeBron, meaning that to be eligible for NBA awards and all NBA teams and selections and shit like that, that means he can't miss any more than 2 more games the rest of the year. And by the way he's going, hey, who knows? If he's not going to play back-to-backs, then that's in jeopardy. So that all-star streak, if I'm not mistaken, you got to play 65 games, or at least you have to be at a point where you look like you could possibly play 65 games to be an all-star. I believe. I might be wrong in that one. But I think if you've missed more than 17 games going into the break, then you're ineligible to be an all-star. I believe that's the case. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong now. But if that's the case, that means his streak is in jeopardy. And we know how important that is. Just the same dude that waited until the last minute to not play an all-star game a few years ago because his son, Bronny, didn't qualify to play in the skills challenge. Or was it the rookie game? I think it was the rookie game. LeBron knew he wasn't going to play because he was mad that his son Bronny was selected to play in the rookie game. So instead of saying, hey, I'm not going to play for whatever bullshit reason he gave, because we all knew it really was protesting, he could have had somebody else. He could have let somebody else play in the goddamn game, but he didn't because he's a selfish son of a you know what. But you can look at it like this too. This whole thing with LeBron. While we go in on him because we know how full of shit he is, this will just further cement the Beach Boys' domination of the Lakers now. It's their team. It's Luka's team, and then the second option is Austin Reeves. Okay? Luka's averaging 35 points a night. He's leading the NBA in scoring. He's playing the best basketball of his career. Austin Reeves is playing by far, the best basketball of his career. Playing with Luka Doncic. Austin Reeves is averaging like 28 points a night. Playing with Austin Reeves. He wasn't doing this playing with LeBron James. Playing with LeBron James, Austin was barely scratching 20 a game. Do we really believe that DeAndre Ayton will be playing at this level, having the best season of his career, if he was playing with LeBron James as the primary option and playmaker out there? So this is once again, this is more evidence as to why I say that outside of defense, Luka Doncic is a better basketball player than LeBron James ever was. I watched LeBron James. I was a huge fan of LeBron James. I'm telling you, Luka Doncic is better than LeBron James, except for on defense. And at this stage of his career, they ain't saying much for LeBron because he don't play defense anymore. Luka's a better shooter. Luka's a better decision maker. Luka's a better scorer. Rebounding is about a wash. Playmaking, about the same. Although I think Luka is better at getting his guys the ball where they need to be at to be better. He definitely makes players around him better. That skill set is kind of like Russell Westbrook. He's not as predictable as LeBron. He's craftier than LeBron. His bag is better than LeBron. And he's doing all that while not being as athletic. He's the best Laker that we've seen since Kobe Bean Bryant. And LeBron fans are somewhere sick because they still expected LeBron to come back and put up those same numbers. And he's not. So Lakers gonna play tonight. They're gonna play the Pelicans. They're gonna smash the hell out of them. And they're gonna play the Phoenix Suns tomorrow. LeBron gonna play that team. He's gonna play against them. If I'm not mistaken, the Phoenix Suns got some young guys out there, man. So LeBron might kind of hurt the Lakers tomorrow, man. You know what I'm saying? But with Luka and Austin Reeves, if they play, they'll be good. If the Beach Boys play, the Lakers should be good. But anyway, that's all I got to say about it, man. Dude, low managing already. Tell me what you guys think.